shawty, he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah, what up?
Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And we are underway from Atlanta. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Right to the air is Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Now it's Jackson. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A good pickup there at 20 yards.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Throwing is Jackson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Now Jackson. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. And inside the 15 before they drop it. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
To throw again is Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 14 yards. And the Falcons put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. So now the Falcons are going to line up and go for 2 here.
The Falcons will line up.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. It's caught. And it's 8-0.
That makes the score Falcons 8.
Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
And it's a pretty good return here, so we'll get this up to the 29. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This will be caught by Randy Moss. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete.
Hey, don't play that VR headset right there, man. Go downstairs and play it, man. Don't play it by the stairs, man.
But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
After After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And this pass broken up. The contact well of time there, and now 4th down.
That is 3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. It's caught. Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the Falcons' 47-yard line.
Now Burrow. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
Now he's going up top for Wilson. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Falcons. Garrett Wilson, 58 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, I think they just went 4 verts there against cover 2, didn't they?
They did, and it's really an excellent route versus cover 2 because the longer it develops, the more stress is put on the safeties because they're the ones back, each with half the field responsibilities. The corners don't retreat very far in cover 2. They're closer to the line of scrimmage, so now you've got 4 receivers putting pressure on 2 guys covering. Usually you'll find someone open, and that's exactly what they did there. Made the catch and carried it all the way into the end zone.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Burrow looking to pass. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. It's going to be caught by Moss. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Randy Moss from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good.
Falcons 15, Seahawks 6. Set to kick off.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now you just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. We got
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run, and obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second and 11 now. Burrow will throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here's Burrow. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 41.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. After the interception, here's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
On the tackle. That's a gain of 7. Brings up third.
Here's Jackson to throw. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10.
Here's Jackson. Going right back to Wilson. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. It's the Pro Bowl quarterback, Richard Sherman. There he goes, right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown.
I think you're going into halftime halftime with a good-sized lead. Not so fast. That pick six really changes the complexion. Probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now. Probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they get their focus back.
Seahawks, 13.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here. Looking right side, and he's got him in. That's Wilson.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Falcons first down.
From the gun, Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
That's another Falcons first down.
Now it's Jackson. Rifling one complete into the hands of Marshall. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
That's another Falcons first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Jackson now. Toward the pylon, caught. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Jeremy Ruckert in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on first and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Jason Myers.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
32-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Going up top. And it's knocked away and incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. Well, now how about this return? And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
38-yard line.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up first and 10 at their 38. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
At the 37-yard line.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And it is caught. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Again, it's Burrow. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now fourth down.
He didn't like when he saw it downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
Going quickly out to the right side. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on fourth down. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. Here's 3rd and 7.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Jackson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
It's always time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down it goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. Eric Dickerson, 69 yards. Well, the Seahawks take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. Here is Wisnowski to pave the way following the touchdown. And bulldozing his way through. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
I can see when I find it. Hold on, let me see. I think it's some over here. Hold on, where them bitches at? I gotta find them. Look in that closet in that black basket in the middle. Turn on the light. Look at this closet. Right here. Something in here though. I checked downstairs in that drawer.
You check your
Yeah, there should be some double A's. Somewhere around. I got to find them. Find them after this game. It's almost over.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Last time out, Charles, they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it. But the defense held strong. Fights through and now a crease. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown. Garrett Wilson with his second touchdown of the night. And the Falcons are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Now Myers for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Falcons 29, Seahawks 19. Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Working to put a drive together. Now it's Burrow. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. Now Burrow. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Second and 10. Burrow looking to pass. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Now it's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And that will force a turnover on downs. On first and 10, here's Gibbs. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
On the Seahawks 39-yard line.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now it's Jackson. And that is
so what are you doing?
What are you doing,
though?
With him to force that to the ground.
And then let me put out an extra space on my phone like that.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson.
So
He's
what?
brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They'll come up first and 10 here.
I thought you were supposed to be going to a birthday party.
It's not yet.
Burrow. Able to complete to
Look at mama.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Here's second down.
I thought they were going for a birthday party. What's up?
Throwing, Burrow. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
Good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because the running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're a linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here's Burrow. That's going to be caught by Moss. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Gain of 25 more yards.
Here we go. First and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and run for it here with Dickerson. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Now second down and a few inches. Inside give to Dickerson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
Dickerson on the handoff. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Eric Dickerson, his second touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to cover it. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play call. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Throws left side, complete to Brandon Marshall. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. The extra point now coming from Myers.
There's more than that.
Now
I
his
played
guys
a
will
little
take a 10-point lead.
person. I grew up where I'm confident. I don't know what he's janky.
Seahawks 26. Jason Myers.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here's 1st and 10. Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And that is incomplete. Trying to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
He's going to let it fly. That is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Now Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
He's going to take another shot here. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep.
That's free promotion, nigga.
Unable to get away from the defender.
He's too good.
Couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how
Hey, I see what he did every time I was close by the ball, man. That's a lame, man.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we
It's a lame who can't play, man. That's a lame who helping them, man.
It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
I love this shit. Another video.